Hi dear students, a warm good morning to Vidyanagar online classes. It's me your SS teacher Anukumar. Today we can discuss our session. Okay, I think that you are well in your home. Hope that you are fine in your home. Okay, you are reading the last area by hearting and understanding. Okay, I expect that you are by hearting and you are understanding the concept that teach in the last class. Okay. So last class we discussed two concepts. First one, laws and government. Importance of laws and implementation we discussed in the last one. Next one we discussed two types of government. There is democratic government and monarchical form of government. That two area we are discussing in the last class. Okay. So now we can start our session. Today I would like to discuss one of the area briefly, that is democratic government. We discussed that what is democracy. Democracy means by rule by people. People are the supreme authority under democracy. Best form of government in the world. India is the largest democratic country in the world. And people electing their rulers through election. That concept also we discussed in the last one. So, India, we have a long struggle for democracy. British ruled India almost 200 years. Before that one, India different parts ruled by different rulers. Mughal, Sultanate, Maratha, Sikh people, lot of rulers are ruled there. Under monarchy, under British rule, Indians are well afraid about our rights. During the freedom movement, a British period, people have not that much rights. People rights are curtailed or controlled by the British authority, British government. So we have no we have no right to choose our leaders. So we have a great freedom movement. Different leaders are fighting for getting a democracy. So finally in the year 1947, India became a democratic country. India got a freedom. Every people got a freedom to choose their leaders. And later in the independence, many part of the world, there is starting the struggle for getting democracy. Different nations, after India independence, many nations, they fight for getting democracy. So that struggle is what nowadays in some parties continuing. The struggle for the democracy. So India have a great struggle for the democracy. Our Gandhiji, Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, lot of leaders, they fight to get freedom and democratic pattern of government. Okay, and next one, under democracy, election is most important element. And democracy means by rule by the people. Rule by the people through their leaders or the representative. That is democracy. So election is most important factor. Election, people are casting their vote, doing their vote and electing and selecting their leaders. The leaders are ruled for the welfare and goodness of the people. So election is most important part of Indian democracy. Democracy means by the rule by the people. At present, Indian democracy have one more name, that is called representative democracy. Indian democracy have one more name, that is called representative democracy. Representative democracy is the name of this word, democracy. Representative democracy means by people, for example, India, a total population almost near to 133 crore. 133 crore people is it. So these 133 crore people, everyone can't participate in the rule. Everyone can become the rulers. Everyone can't make participation in the decision making. So to solve that issue, we are electing our leaders. That may be MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly. For example, Malappuram, our MLA is the Ubaidullah. MP Malappuram, there is Abdul Samad, Malappuram MP Abdul Samad. So Samadani, Abdul Samadani is what Malappuram MP. So they were elected by the people. Each and every area they have their own MLA. Okay. So my area I have one MLA. T.V. Ibrahim. So every Kerala different parts their own MLA, member of Legislative Assembly. That MLA we are electing through election. And Malappuram have only one MP, that is member of Parliament. He is sitting in the our Delhi Parliament Lok Sabha. Abdul Samad Samadani is the MP of the Malappuram. Okay, so they were representative. So these representatives are ruled for people. That democracy is called representative democracy. That democracy is called representative democracy. People ruled through this representative or their leaders. This representative may be sometime became MLA or MP or ministers. Everyone including the this representative. And another most important feature of the democracy is called universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise. That is mean by writing or the voting rights, right to vote. In India, if any person is having 18 years and have the a common ID proof, he can cast vote. That right is called universal adult franchise. There is not checking his caste, religion, then sex, man or woman, or the place of birth and wealth. Everyone got this right. That right is called adult franchise, right to vote, especially called a universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise in Malayalam mean by Sarvathiga Votavakasha. എല്ലാവർക്കും ലഭിക്കുന്ന അവകാശമാണ്. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ in Malayalam, just listen to me here, 18 വയസ്സായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ജാതിയും മതവും ആണാണോ പുരുഷനാണോ നോക്കാതെ സമ്പത്ത് നോക്കാതെ എല്ലാവർക്കും 18 വയസ്സായ ID പ്രൂഫ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം ഇലക്ഷനിൽ. ആ റൈറ്റിനെ പറഞ്ഞ പിന്നാണ് യൂണിവേഴ്സൽ അഡൽട്ട് ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസ്. സോ എ പേഴ്സൺ ഹാവിംഗ് 18 years and ID proof, he can cast vote. That right to vote is called universal adult franchise. And in earliest period, especially in India and world, men, propertied men, educated men have only right to vote. In Europe, then America and rest of the world, only the propertied men and educated people have right to vote. Propertied mean by those who have a property, land and wealth, he have a right to vote. Those who have an education, he have a right to vote. That mean by women, poor people, then unpropertied men, uneducated people have no right to vote. That's the condition of the world, earliest period. Only men or the propertied men and educated men have right to vote. Women, poor people, uneducated people and unpropertied men have not right to vote. ഇപ്പോൾ ആദ്യ കാലഘട്ടങ്ങളിലും നമുക്കറിയാം, എസ്പെഷ്യലി മെൻ, പുരുഷന്മാർക്ക് സ്വത്തുള്ള വിദ്യാഭ്യാസമുള്ള ആൾക്കാർക്ക് മാത്രമേ വോട്ടവകാശം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ. For example, women, poor people, uneducated and unpropertied men have no right to vote. So there is starting a struggle for getting right to vote. Okay, so in Indian condition before independence, only few people have a right to vote in India. In before independence, especially in the British rule period, only few people have right to vote, selected people. So that is why in that period Gandhiji also claimed that it is not a fair one. Everyone need to get vote. So his concept about this condition, he clearly written one is journal. That journal is called Young India in the year 1931. Gandhiji published one journal. That journal titled by Young India. That Young India, he especially discuss about, write about the adult franchise or right to vote. In India, only educated and propertied men have right to vote. Remaining people have no right to vote, only selected people. So he write about this condition, against this condition. His journal called Young India. Young India and Harijan, two journal of Gandhiji. So Young India, he wrote about this condition. Indians, everyone have no right to vote. So Gandhiji demanding to get everyone right to vote. Okay, so that's about this journal. So once again, first major feature of the Indian democratic government is called election, the right to vote. Second one is called universal adult franchise, right to vote. So we are struggle for getting this right. In world also, they starting this struggle. Many of them finally got the right to vote for men, but women are not getting right to vote. After 1914, we are starting America, Europe area, starting right to get for the women right to vote. So in Indian condition, before independence, only a small people have right to vote. So Gandhiji write against this condition in his journal called Young India in the year 1931. Okay, he need to get everyone right to vote. So he write for that purpose. And the next one, we already discussed that women have no right to vote here in world, not from India. So in Europe, America, some area, women are starting the movement for getting right to vote. That women movement for getting right to vote is called women suffrage movement. Women suffrage movement. സ്ത്രീകളുടെ വോട്ടവകാശമുള്ള സമരങ്ങൾ. Women suffrage movement. It was starting after 1914, after First World War. First World War is the first great war in our world, starting in the year 1914. Europe, America, Asia, all this area is participating. Men are busy with the war. When the men are in war or the battlefield, family and their all the matters are looked after by the woman. Later they think about their rights. They starting the many organization, many club, mainly for getting right to vote. So Europe and America in that period, women have no right to vote. They became the passive citizen. So women also starting the hunger strike, and they demanding and they mainly for right to vote. So finally, first nation granted right to vote for women is New Zealand. Okay, then especially in the our USA, America, women got right to vote in the year 1920, and UK, United Kingdom of Great Britain, England. So UK, that women got freedom to right to vote in 1928 after a woman suffrage movement. So woman suffrage movement is that woman movement for getting right to vote. They are starting from Europe and American area after First World War. So after hunger strike, after the demonstration, after the program, finally different nations allotted women right to vote. And America granted women right to vote, especially in the year 1920. Britain, short form is called UK. UK full form is called United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That UK or Britain got women right to vote in the year 1928. So that's about the our chapter. So once again, today we discuss about the major features of the democratic government. First one, we discuss that election, importance of election. Democracy means by the rule by the people. Then Indian democracy is called representative democracy. Through our leaders, representatives, people are controlled government. India is ruled by representative of the people. Then we discuss another concept of democratic government, universal adult franchise. That means everyone have right to vote, or that is right is called universal adult franchise. Then we discuss that the conditions of the woman suffrage movement. Women also try to getting right to vote. So finally, different nations are allowing women to cast their votes. That area we are discussing the our today's class. Okay, so our chapter called "What is Government" is over. I hope that it is very clear. And if anyone have a doubt about that module, you can ask me through WhatsApp and text message. Otherwise, we can clear easily through our live session. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.